I'm back. Another one, of course. All right, so what's up, guys? So last video, I was talking about all the exciting tactical things I'm gonna put on this budget air rifle, right? The 250, the Barra 250, sent to me by Terminator Air Guns. Guys, loving this thing. Put all the stuff on, went out here and shot. I got like a dime-sized group at like 80 yards. It was crazy, right? And you would think a lot more, like something like, which this is capable, of course, but something like that, which is, uh, uppers of, $2,700, compared to $400. This thing, I mean, right out of the box is kind of, I'm not gonna say putting it to shame, but you got to do a whole lot more doping and stuff with this, right, to get that dime-sized group at like 80 yards consistently. Okay, so this is quickly becoming one of my favorite rifles. All right, so but I wanted to try to duplicate that dime-sized group at very least 50. So I did a couple other things to it and with the scope, but because this thing is such a laser at certain distances, I'm going to see if I can redo this and duplicate it for you guys viewing pleasure. Okay, just for the 250Z. I'm loving this gun. Blah, 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 blah. So right now we're shooting the JTS dead centers, and yesterday I was shooting the match, the Diablos, and this is just a little bit lighter. I mean, these things are like 25.39 grain, and I think the other ones are like 26 and some change, right? But this rifle seems to really like the JTS centers. Wow. Okay. Before we start, I'm gonna go put this get the camera up down there, and unfortunately my GoPro broke, and I went and brought like a Tasco, whatever the camera is, right? I'll kind of give you guys some updates later, but I got to get that thing up and running so I can kind of do the same things, talk to you guys, and you can see me and see the shots at the same time. That's just a lot better, right? But for right now, we have yet again another janky setup. So without further ado, again, all the little tactical stuff that I had put on this thing a day or two ago. I went and put some sling mounts in here. The first one is connected by M-lock, and then the last one I've got as a buttstock adapter, from a sling. Let me get in close here. I'm sorry, guys. So, wow. Okay, and that's what I've got there for that one. And the front, of course, is an M-lock. Right, and I've got some camo tape wrapped around my pressure switch. And the pressure switch goes to a Votatu, I want to say 840 series. This is a laser light combo. And I'm sorry, don't mean to flag you guys, but bow. All right. And then let's give you guys some strobe, okay, whatever. However, I went and bought a leveler, of course, and threw a throw lever on my zoom right here, which makes it just 1,000 times easier to zoom. And right now I'm shooting at the smallest power of 6. This is a 6-24 arc and optic, the EPL4. This is my second one. I love these things. Really clear glass, and then the Christmas tree is nice and full down at the bottom. So, and then it has a zero stop and everything like that. It's a wonderful scope. So we're gonna go shoot this thing. All right, I'm gonna put the camera all the way down there, and you guys hopefully can see some groups at 50. I've got some stuff set up at 65, and then 100, and then 105. All right, like it's gonna make a huge difference at 105, but we'll see. I don't think it will. And yeah, all right, let's start shooting. All right, guys, we've got the camera set up here. Here we've got 50. I etched out a little target here. All right, and just literally took my finger and just so I could have a point of aim here. And then we've got 65, and we've got like a water balloon. I thought it was weird, but I just said, hey, let me go ahead and hang it up. It's a water balloon with some spray paint and water in it, and that's kind of just what got in there by itself. I didn't put it in there. 8-inch steel hanging at 65, and then another water bottle over here to the right. Back here, little IPSC target sticking out of the ground is at 100, and then there's a hanging propane tank at 105. Don't mind that thing up there, that's old. All right, so let's see what is going to happen here. Let's come back out a little bit more for you guys. And I'm sorry, now my gimbal wants to act pretty dumb. All right, here we go. All right, let's get to shooting. And here we're at 55. Torso steel. All right, moving on to the right. Let's hit this water balloon. Left water bottle. Right water bottle. Middle steel at 65. Now we're at 100. Hip sit target on the ground. Gotta change mag. Stand by, guys. Thank you for your patience. Please keep your hands and arms inside the excitement. Propane tank hanging up at 105. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit further up on that target. Alright, that's a lot more audible for us. Alright, now we are back on 55 headshot. Left water bottle at 65. Top part. Alrighty. And we want to go right at the left Mickey Mouse ear on the hanging 8-inch steel. Same place on the right, about an inch down. Alrighty. That actually hit a branch on the way down there. And then we're going to IPSC it yet again. Let's see if we can go dead center over there at 100. Wonderful. Alright, guys. Let's try to empty this mag here. And we're at 105 here on the propane. Let's hit it again while it's still spinning. And that was a miss. So my last shot was a miss. Grateful I don't believe in luck. Alright. Alrighty. We're going to take this here camera with us. Okay. Alright. This is 55. Breathing like normal for the most part. And boom. So we've got a half-inch. Yeah, about a half-inch, about the size of a nickel. You can fit a dime in there, really. And yeah. That's awesome. Let's move on to 65. All right. Carnage. Oh, okay. Just, I guess, just attached itself to the whatever. All right. Mickey Mouse ear number 1, and that branch made this happen, and still ended up kind of clipping the target. And then we're center down there at 8 on the 8-inch. Oh, look at that. Oh, someone help me. That's a little bit of ice in there. Alright, so we can hit that again on our little fake PRS run. How about it? Let's go down here at 100. Alrighty. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3. Wow. Alright. And at 105. Okay. That's the yes. Oh, look at that. You can still hear it in there. No.
Nurse Martinez.
Okay. All right. I like that. This thing is an absolute wonderful pleasure to shoot, as I've said about 1,000,000 times at this point. All right, guys. Thank you again for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go head probably about maybe a click back, something like that, where the rabbits haven't, had a heart attack at me ringing steel up here so close to the farm. And let's see what we can get. All right. Unfortunately, I do not have the ATN Excite mounted to this rifle. I'm kind of really enjoying this EPL4. I don't know why. Again, this is the second one, same glass, I'm assuming.
But it's new to me.
But the ATN-X night sight is one of the best sights out there, in my opinion, just to get some really good scope footage. You know, so you can see the shooter's point of view. But I don't have that mounted up here. I'll try to get like a Tacticam 5.0 or something like that. If you guys have any hints or any ideas of any other type of you know, cam scope or scope cam, sorry, that I can get that will make this a lot easier, please feel free to comment in the myriad of comments that are on all of my videos. It's like 3 comments. Anyway, but guys, let me know. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. Catch you in the next one.